Hey, good morning. I'm going to drive the side-by-side over there and light the fires that we had going last night. They're probably out. Hoping I can do that, and they'll pretty well be burnt out by the time I get down there in the tractor, and we can get back to covering some acres. But that's kind of the plan for right now. Might have some help coming to try to fix that GPS. Actually, my salesman, Jason, he's coming down to look at it. I think he might have one of the AGCO guys with him.
I wonder if I'll turn sideways getting in there.
Yeah, just got done talking to the AGCO guys. They put some data in my monitor for that Pro 700 to work. And as it turns out, my monitor does need an update. That's probably why my guidance didn't work right yesterday. But before I go back down to the burning, help Dad do some equipment shuffling. Alright, back to playing with fire now. Part of the problem doing this is these fields are, there's a deceptive amount of terrain difference. They're not super roll, they're pretty flat, but anywhere where there's a slight roll in the field, that's where all the stalks are. So it's not too bad to find. You can kind of see the contour of the ground, and you pretty much know where the wet holes are, so you kind of know where the water line's going to be. It's just a bunch of corn stalks to burn. It's just about lunchtime. I think we'll have some popcorn. Ground temperature is probably pretty warm right there. Probably good to plant. A little dusty. I ain't gonna complain. Haven't seen dust in a while.
Okay, here we are putting the second shot of nitrogen on the wheat. 28%. Nice sunny day, kind of warm out, about 70-3 right now. That's what we're doing. See the olive steer. Once we get it turned and get close to line, we can hit the button there and it'll take over. Hit the button, open the valves, and then when it gets in the wheat where it hadn't been sprayed, it'll turn on. See it start to turn green there at the top. Now they're all on, all the booms are on. Back online. You can see that. It goes 0. That's an inch off, 2 inches off, and back to 0. It just fluctuates back and forth. Stays on there pretty good. Does a pretty good job. We're really running walls, which just means accuracy within 6 inches, and it's usually less than that. So this field here is only like 24 acres. Last strip we've got part of a strip here to do. I don't know if you can tell, there's some light places in here in the wheat. So dark green, some light. Most of that lighter spots are where there's chickweeds are coming. So we'll come in here next week and spray it, kill it. And that'll be the last time we spray the wheat until middle of May or so, just about flowering time. Then we'll spray a fungicide on it, and that'll be it. Okay, we're at the end of the field here, so we're going to fold the booms up. 2 buttons down here that folds the wings up, the tips. They're folded up, and we'll raise it up, put her up. Then we'll put these 2 buttons here, we'll fold them back in this cradle. We got a leak here in the hose that feeds the boom. I think it always kind of leaked a little bit. I took it apart, turned the gasket around. You see it squirting out there when I turn the pump on. So I'm going to have to go get a new gasket. I don't have any with me. I can run over home and get a new gasket and try that. Hopefully that'll fix it.
Just getting down to the field. Someone asked yesterday, or I don't know what day's video it was now, but asked if I was running field view during tillage, and yes, I am. The only real reason I am is just to track the activity in that field. Doesn't work the greatest as far as you have to push the tilling, not tilling on the screen, so I just leave it to where it thinks I'm in the ground all the time, even though I'm not. But it's still nice if I find anything in the field, I can drop a pin there and then either go around it or go back to pick up a rock or stuff like that. So I still like running it even though it doesn't do a whole lot. High visibility. Did you guys know that you can get a like a Fendt version of this tractor painted like any color you want? I think you can even get a Fendt 1038 painted Challenger yellow, and it say Fendt on the side of it. But you can get them black and gray to match the Fendt combine. This thing's going to be black and gray by the time I get done turbo tailing these burnt stocks. I don't know what happened between yesterday and today. The AGCO guys that came, all they did was look at my monitor to see if there was something wrong with my settings, but they just said that it needs an update. It's working fine now, so I don't know, hopefully it'll last, but either way, I think they're still going to come out and update it here pretty soon before planting season, I hope. Alright, fires are still burning pretty strong out in the middle of the field. Some over here on the far end next to the river going back and forth while they go out. But I'll tell you what, I miss working with George. It's 2 o'clock. But hey, salvation is here. Wife just brought some food. I'm gonna wither away to nothing. Probably had at least like another hour in me. Hi guys. Well, the picnic's over, back to work, but this is the warmest day of the year so far. It's supposed to get up to 80 degrees here this afternoon. Not trying to rub it into you folks watching from like Minnesota area where you're getting a blizzard.
Hey, we got the new valve on. I just put a new female connector on right there, so it seems like it's okay, so hopefully it ain't gonna be working. So we fill it up and go on to the next field. Well, we're in another field here, and that valve so far isn't leaking. Took care of that problem, but now the auto steer quit. So now we got to run the old-fashioned way, manual way. Try to follow the light bar. Trying to see my old tracks from the first time I put 28 on. Try to follow them, try to. The light bar's not in front of me, so it's a little bit harder to keep straight where the floater's got it in the front of you. This is over to the side, so you kind of got to go looking over there.
Well, we found the fire. Wind keeps swirling down here. When I started this fire, the wind was blowing the opposite direction. Now it's kind of coming towards the river a little bit. But one thing about it was that the wind moving a little bit. I mean, it's not a high windy day or anything, but there's enough wind moving that fire's getting really hot and burn these stalks up real nice. It's not very often you get to drive a tractor into a fire, so might as well get that on tape. Earth. We're turning and burning. I'm trying to think of any more, stupid catchphrases I can think of, but that's about it. I I think that's all I got. One of those is gonna be the title. Felt like I was just engulfed by the cloud. Yeah, it looks like I got something dragging up one of the baskets. Not sure what's going on with that basket. There's nothing in it, but it's definitely streaking more than normal. Alright. Got a date for tonight. Looks like we're having some more visitors. This time the baby's with her. The kids are spending the night somewhere. So it's, oh, she brought dinner. Tell you what, she gets cuter and cuter every time she comes to see me with food. See, you brought a bag of food.
Yes.
What'd you bring?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Dinner champions. That's why I keep her around. She brings me dinner like blizzards. This time we're getting an ice cream cookie.
New Year, new me.
Oh yeah. Or Molly Mellow. Alright, we're doing a bean stubble field. Wasn't really planning on doing this, but Dad asked me to go ahead and do it while I'm down here. The field was pretty wet when we harvested it. We tracked it up quite a bit. And so yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Good bit of the field lays wet. There is tile in it. Drains it out. Otherwise we'd be in water right now. But even where the tile is, it's still pretty damp. So we're going to try to run the Turbo Max over it, help dry it out a little bit. And here's the baby. Alright, just got out and picked up a balloon. Doesn't seem like a big deal. Whenever people release them little balloons with messages on them, thinking they're going to lost loved ones and whatnot, they end up in our fields. They do not go anywhere other than there. In which case they're either thrown away or buried by dirt.
It's literary.
It is in fact literary. Ultimate babysitter. I thought she was asleep. Never mind.
Sure, she's asleep now.
Oh, put her to sleep. Hey, put the baby to sleep tonight.
Awesome.
Losing my visitors. This field I'm in now, for whatever reason, I can't remember if we just ran out of time or what, it was strict no-till, I'm almost positive. Meaning we did not turbo-till those stalks. I'm almost 100% sure of that. I say that because I can still see the corn stalks from 2 years ago. That's part of the reason why we run the Turbo Max, is to help break that stuff down. It seems like crop residue just doesn't break down very quickly, so it's one of the main reasons why we run this.
Okay, just finished up. And now we gotta wash it off, get dark, but I think we can see okay. We gotta get it washed off on 28 off of it before we put it up, and we'll call it a night.
A little hazy. Little hazy. Alright, a few videos back I mentioned that the Kenworth W900 was being discontinued, and a lot of people were curious how I got that information or said that it wasn't. And listen, I like W900s, so I hope they are not being discontinued, but Kenworth has a manufacturing plant in the town that I live in, so I know lots of people that work there. There's a trucking company that hauls the majority of their freight. Supposedly they've already ordered the last W900 and it's going to be made here in a few weeks. So that's where these rumors are coming from. I trust most of the people I've heard them from, so I hope it ain't true, but got on pretty good authority that it is. Fingers crossed for maybe it was just the last one in the Chillicothe plant. I don't know, but it doesn't sound like it. Alright, we're pulling into the shut building now. Kind of forgot to film like the whole finish in the field part, but here we are. Yep, there's the building. Yeah, but yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Weather pending, we'll be back to turboing tomorrow, but there is a pretty strong chance of rain. But last week it was supposed to rain all weekend and it never really rained, so we'll just wait till we get there. But thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you're not already. And I should probably not drive through the wall to film this, but I'm just gonna stop. But check us out at Instagram at Brian's Farming Videos, Facebook at Brown Farms, and we'll see you in the next video.